All right, hi friends. Welcome to day 2. This is your Screencastify to help you figure out the things that you need to be doing today that we're going to go over when we see each other in a little bit. Wanted to make sure Miss McLean went over some of this stuff yesterday. I don't want to make this take forever. This is going to be fairly short. I just want to show you guys where everything is. You should know by now, I've talked to most of you already, that we are working in the whole school folder course for Schoology. So this is where you need to be at all times. You should not be in any of our other courses. So if we click on whole school, you're going to click on 3rd grade. Again, most of you have been here already. For ELA, well, here's some other stuff that you can look into, Song of the Day, postcards, and brain breaks. But for the purposes of today, we are going to ELA. And we're going to be working on, for my part, we're going to be working on 2 things. We're going to be working on Storytown and on Frindle. Frindle is the novel that you should have started or at least looked at. The only thing that you'll be able to see is chapters 1 to 3. That's all you're going to be responsible for this week. It's up to you whether you read it, the first chapters, or you click on the YouTube link and listen to it. It'll be read to you. You can follow along. Every day, you're expected to do 1 chapter. So you do the chapter 1 discussion, the chapter 1 vocabulary, chapter 2 discussion, chapter 2 vocabulary, chapter 3 vocabulary and discussion here. And then after you finish the first 3 chapters, there are some comprehension questions that you need to look through. Now, what I have noticed and what we're going on here, we've got, for example, this discussion board. This will make sense to you if you've read chapter 1, and some people are answering the discussion board, which is great. The next assignment is the vocabulary, but this is not a discussion board. So I love the fact that I've got 4 friends here that are working. Unfortunately, what I want you guys to do, Tristan did what he needed to do. You have to click on the Google Doc where it says here, and it's going to ask you to make a copy of a Google Doc that has a vocabulary graphic organizer on it. And if my internet could be any slower, there you go. So here's what you're completing for the day. There's 3 vocabulary words: tropical, giggle, pounce. So you're going to be, come on. Again, if your internet is as slow as mine, then you are going to be coming into the same problems. So tropical, synonym for the word, an antonym for the word should be listed here. What does that word mean? The definition in your own words. Please do not copy definitions from the internet. I have a website that's going to be listed that you guys can go to. It's a kid-friendly dictionary that you can look up words if you're not sure. So once you figure out what the word means, you put it in your own words. Explain it in a way that makes sense to you. And a sentence that makes sense for you. So use the word in a sentence. Make sure you use proper capitalization, punctuation, and make sure it's a complete sentence. You're going to do that for all 3 words. And then once that's done, you're going to submit it. Now, your submission is going to look different than mine. Mine just shows everybody. Yours is going to say submit. You click it. You go to your Google Drive and you attach that document that we just had. And that's how you submit. My class should know how to do this. I'm pretty sure 504 and 502, you guys have done this before as well. I'm not 100% sure. Miss McLean and Miss Holt would know better, but I'm pretty sure you guys have done that before. The next thing that you are expected to do, and that's also the comprehension questions at the end of chapter 3. That's how you're going to turn them in. My recording will end in 20 seconds. Okay. So I'm going to stop this video and post the second one real soon.